What's up, everybody? It's your boy doing real reaction. We're doing a reaction to this guy named Moolah that's pretty hot about his theories and telling stories. And he's talking about Tupac Shakur, the Prince of Dead Walking Men, if he came out and knew exactly who shot him. So y'all make sure y'all hit and subscribe to for more of these reactions and show your boy some love. So we getting into this theory today. All right.
Like, yo, I
Let's go.
know who shot me. I know who set me up. It was Biggie and Puff. But Biggie and Puff are denying it publicly. In TV interviews, magazines, saying, nah, Pac is tripping. We have no idea what he's talking about. And whatever happened didn't happen under our jurisdiction. When then, conveniently, they decide to drop Who Shot Ya? Even though they already said that the song was pre-recorded. Anyways, about 8 months go by. Pac's still serving his 4-year prison sentence. When suddenly he hears that somebody has posted his $1.4 million bail. And the person that ended up doing it was Suge Knight. And that is when Tupac signed to death row. So Pac didn't waste a second. He got in the booth and started recording Hit 'Em Up, a record that was so disrespectful. It sent Puffy into a full-on rage. But instead of responding on a record, Puffy said, you know what we gonna do? We're gonna go set up an entire West Coast tour to show we don't give a fuck. But now Puffy was already 3 steps ahead. You see, Puffy got into contact with someone named Keefe D, a Southside Compton Crip, because he knew if things popped off while he was on the West Coast, they could just pin it as a Blood versus Crip instead of Bad Boy versus Death Row. So fast forward to the 96 Soul Train Awards. Biggie and Puffy pull up until after the show, where Puff and Biggie are walking backstage to leave the back exit, and as soon as they're walking out, they see 3 SUVs pull up back to back to back. Pac gets out the car, Suge gets out the car, Bloods, Crips get out the car, Death Row Records gets out the car, when suddenly Puffy looks directly at the action and runs the opposite direction. He's running in between cars. Yo, stop, hops in his limo and starts driving off. But mind you, Biggie is locked in. He ain't paying attention to nothing around him. So he looks around, he's like, yo, where Puff at? And that's when Pac and him get in each other's face, but then things start to de-escalate and de-escalate. They both peel off in their own whips and dip out. Meanwhile, Puffy is still in his limo. He's about 3, 4, 5 blocks away, thinking, damn, I just got bitched in front of my entire label and Biggie. Let me give him a call. Starts getting a little bit anxious, but he gives 1 call, no answer. 2 call, no answer. 3 call, no answer. At this point, he knows that Biggie's seen that he's trying to call him. Now he knows that Biggie's just ignoring his calls. At this point, Biggie had lost all respect for Puffy, and that sent Puffy over the edge. He starts throwing shit in the limo, mad, pissed off, yelling, screaming at the driver, knowing that Tupac is the one that bitched him into his own limousine to drive away and leave his entire entourage. So that's when Puffy picks up the phone one more time, but instead of making a call to Biggie, he calls Keefe D to then put the hit of $1.7 million on Tupac. Now Tupac comes out publicly and is like, yo,
Wow. That's crazy. I mean, y'all put down in the comment section, what do y'all think? What do you think this really happened, or is it something that is a theory, or is it that it's a real thing? I mean, I grew up in the time that it was happening, and we had just regular butt TVs. So really, we was getting information by word of mouth and everything. But if y'all think that this is some real stuff, drop down in the comment section. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. If y'all think this is a like crazy theory, or is this just some real stuff that's going on, and Tupac gonna pop out of nowhere and he gonna tell the truth.